So as you already saw in the title, today I'm going to talk about why teenagers, specifically I'm talking to teenagers today, should start martial arts or should start fighting. So there are numerous reasons, in my opinion, why you should start fighting, and I'm not gonna talk about the lame reasons that you already know. It's good for your health, etc. I'm also gonna cover that, but it's mainly about what it does to you, what it does to your character, and what it benefits in other aspects of your life, not only your physical condition. So, fighting in general has a very bad reputation in most Western societies, as at least in Germany, where I live. And I know that in the USA many people criticize fighting for it being brutal, stupid, or toxic, or something like that, beating each other up, which from some point is relatable but completely stupid, because when you look after it, you know that the people who know how to fight the best are the ones who start the least confrontations. And so now I'm going to start with why you or young people, and when I'm talking about young people, if you're over 20 you can also do it, but why I really recommend it to teenagers especially is because my parents, this discipline in yourself, and discipline is very important because fighting is hard, and so is the training. And when you do martial arts training, you will have moments where you want to have a break or you want to quit, but there's just no way. You have to push through. And especially if you're doing sparring or if you're in an actual fight, there is no way to quit. You can't quit. So there are no breaks, and you have to consistently push through, even if you feel like giving up or stopping. So that's why martial arts builds immense. So that's why martial arts build immense resilience, not only physical but also mental, because you get the ability to push through, which will benefit all aspects of your life, not only physical, but you can really push through and start learning or start to show attention in school, even though you don't feel like it, but still do it. And also if you're a little bit shy and for example, you want to approach a girl but you feel scared, you will have the resilience, your mental toughness, to push through and talk to her regardless. So, as I already said, as you already know, health is also a big benefit. I'm not going to talk about it too long because you already know the deal. Martial arts are great because it not only trains your strength and your coordination, but also your cardiovascular health, which is extremely important to have, because bodybuilders aren't usually the most healthiest people. The ones with the most muscle aren't the healthiest. It's also about your cardiovascular health, about the health of your heart, how well you can perform on endurance. And throughout, if you take martial arts a little bit more seriously, you will notice that you will also have to train your athletic capabilities. So you also lift weights, so you also train your strength and your cardiovascular health, as well as your coordination. So, moving on with the interesting points. Confidence is a big point. You notice that every fighter always is extremely confident, and mostly or often even cocky, but they all have a big mouthpiece. If you look at professional fighters, they always talk shit. Why? Because they know that if something goes down, they have the ability to beat the other guy up. It sounds stupid and sounds primal, but it's just the way. If you know that no matter what, because a physical confrontation is always possible when you speak to another boy or another man, because that's what it always ends. A confrontation always ends in a physical confrontation. A conflict, whatever it may be, it will always end. The end result, at the end of the line, it doesn't have to escalate, but if it escalates, it's always going to be. So for you to know that if it goes down, you're capable of defending yourself or beating the other guy up, you will be a lot more confident also in speaking to other people. And that is extremely useful for you, especially as a young man, if you are a little bit shy in social situations, because, as I already mentioned, it will help you push through that and be more confident in knowing that nothing can happen to you and you can speak freely. And last but not least, girls love fighters. It's